Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. The action has already started. Now it's out, and the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Terrific header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Elmas.
Pretty robust defending.
Now that's well seen too. Fires, decent hit! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Kimmich. Well, that is one way to stop him. Pablo Barrios has got himself a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Has a go!
Well, it was a really good thing he was on standby.
Kimmich. Oh, this looks sharp. Elmas. And he cuts out the supply. Sané. And he's gone backward here. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Casadei. Now Elmas. That is a great pick out. Now he's off and running. Sima. First quarter of an hour gone. Casadei.
Portugal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Can he finish? Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Elmas. He can run onto that. Casadei. That's really well manoeuvred. Sima. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Adams. Adams. This is promising. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Barrios. Can he spark a counter here? And he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And that's a goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Always onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Pass is just off target. Half an hour played now. Casade. Adams. Barrios. Haaland. Alexander-Arnold. Shot could be on. Haaland! And he's managed to gift it back. Upamecano. Pablo Barrios. Some really good ball movement. And he's chosen to go back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Biraghi. That's been cut out, well played.
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Elmas. Just 5 minutes left until the break. That's a throw. Elmas. Thiam. Haaland.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold spots it and intercepts. Haaland hits one! Sticks it away! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. There's the whistle for half-time. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And we're already back up and running after half-time. He's gone for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's there to clear it. And they've got a throw. Pablo Barrios.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Elmas. Adams. And Casade. That has been cut short. Maatsen. Haaland. Nicely spread.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
It's their second corner of the game. Climbs up big! Goal! Portugal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Portugal go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Oh, no joy this time.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Back into the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Gets a good foot in there. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And he's there to get it away. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Quality ball.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Almost an hour gone.
80.953 spettatori.
Casadei. And that's gone loose. Biraghi.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Sima. Tiam. Casadei. Elmas, who does have an assist to his name. The fullback is in acres of space here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 9.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Casadei. Adams. Elmas. Barrios. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Caramo. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 18. Viene sostituito con il numero 91.
He's having a go. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It'll be a throw-in. So there's going to be another change here.
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 4. Numero 34. Lasciano il campo per il numero 16. Il numero 5. Attenzione, un cambio.
But it's Zapata. Matson. Alexander-Arnold. And Portugal can counter-attack here. Vlahovic is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Takes aim, up he goes! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Karamo, foot in. Vlahovic. Passing is crisp and sharp.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
He's found a way through. And that's been won straight back. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And here's Zapata. Portugal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an
Karamo! Played in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Il quarto uomo indica 6 minuti di recupero.
Matson. And that's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano. And it's Zapata. Bakayoko. And it's Di Maria. And no, that was never going to make it. Messina.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Portugal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Terrific recovery. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. And that gets things running. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. In with a header! He's delivered all right!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Portugal break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. It's a mighty effort! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Gomez. Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a superb chance!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Gomez. Showing great feet there. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that's been won straight back. Lobbed in behind. That's a decent clearance. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He could be in here. Face to face with the keeper. Great hit! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Oh, that's an excellent try, and once he picked it up, he headed forward with real intent.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. Pablo Barrios. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And that should be the keeper's.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Vlahovic. He's played him through. And the shot at goal! Goal! That is how you do it! A goal to launch his new life, his new chapter. There was to be only one outcome.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Número 15.
Portugal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Shifted it to the flank. Upamecano. Maatsen.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Tries a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that is a good ball to... And the shot! And more, and more, and more! And they're at it again, in double quick time! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
He's one-on-one! Great chance! It's in! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Portugal are having a ball here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's managed to get rid. And he's only too happy to take that back. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Good running, strong and purposeful. Vlahovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Gomez.
Pretty robust defending.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, he's asking for trouble, Peter, and with this urge to nibble away, I think the ref is spelling it out for him now.
Steep. Can he finish? And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He can run onto that. Gomez. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Haaland.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's half-time here. Well, what a half. For one, pretty much ideal. For the other, utterly dreadful. And we're only halfway through.
Portugal have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Portugal dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag. But there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time.
Vamos dar as boas-vindas às duas equipas. Substituição para Portugal. Número 24.
And the second half gets underway.
Número 9.
Portugal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
That has been cut short. Great ball if he... Now the finish! And the pass is intercepted. Fires it in low. Oh, shooting chance! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Gomez. And the finish! They've done it!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Palermo grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. And that is out of play.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Gomez.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Ball is over the line. Gomez. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. He can get that clear. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think his job here, Peter, is going to be to reinvigorate that attack. Just change the rhythm up front.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 18. Sai e vai entrar